tip of my nose tingles, the warm conversations we shared. It rides the spring wind and brushes my ears. Even if I try to forget, I keep thinking of you. What do I do? Even if I try to get a grip on my heart, I cannot block the memories of you that come right in the wind. The world is blooming with flowers everywhere, so why is my spring stopped? Your figure between the swaying flower petals appears vaguely. Today again I stand blankly. Your name carried by the spring wind brushes my ears and shakes me. I believed I forgot, I resolved not to look. So why do I search for you only when spring comes? Like the April wind, you brushed past me, but the scent still remains in my heart. The world is blooming with flowers everywhere, so why is my spring stopped? Your figure between the swaying flower petals appears vaguely. Today again I stand blankly. Your name carried by the spring wind brushes my ears and shakes me. I believed I forgot, I resolved not to look. So why do I search for you only when spring comes? Even if the seasons change and time flows, April in my heart is always the spring that is you. Remain forever like an unfading flower. And will you come to find me every April? Like the April wind, you brushed past me, but the scent still remains in my heart. Even if the seasons change and time flows, April in my heart is always the spring that is you. My spring is always you. You came like the wind, please stay forever. Even if April goes, the spring in my heart does not fade.
Scattered flower petals dance in the wind. It's the spring that makes everyone walk in the street flutter. Without realizing it, my steps become lighter. Today the exceptionally bright sunlight shines on me. Taking off my coat winter coat, on my way to meet you in light clothes. On this road where flower petals pour down like snow, it feels like the whole world is brightening towards you. Your figure approaching from afar, you look prettier than the flowers under the bright sunlight, gathering my hesitant heart. I take one step closer to you. meet you along the cherry blossom road. It feels like all worries in the world will disappear. I am desperately hoping that this moment we walk together is not a dream. This spring I will definitely tell you that I love you enough to make the hesitant times feel like a waste. I wanna remember this moment forever in this place where only you and I exist. I am walking the cherry blossom street to go to you. I cannot hide my pounding heart on this road where flower petals pour down like snow. It feels like the whole world is blessing us. Let's be eternal on this road. Forever I will love you like a spring day. My love who does not fall even when the flowers fall. Let's keep walking this road together. In the silent dawn, when everyone is asleep, I couldn't sleep, so I headed out to the street. Street lights turning one by one. The air is cold, but my heart is coming down. This road I walk deep in thought feels even wider today. It feels like the conversations we shared are scattered on the road. The city is asleep, but I am awake, and your scent is buried in the passing wind. Why do I think of you in the dead of night? Why do the feelings I wanted to forget awaken again? As the dawn deepens, I become clearer. The patterns you, a person carved into my life, holding these indelible traces. Today again, I walk this road alone. I walk this road alone. When the cold dawn air brushes my face, the feelings that have fallen asleep awaken one by one. Even the pain I wanted to forget, why does it feel so nostalgic today? As the dawn deepens, I become clearer. The patterns you carved into my life, holding these indelible traces. Today again, I walk this road alone. If this night passes, will I be able to forget you? I will miss you just for today. Starting tomorrow, I will really try to forget. Repeating the same resolution every night. It's an auditory hallucination. I listen closely. If this night passes, will I be able to forget you? Today again, the dawn is filled with you. Filled with you. If this time passes, will I be able to smile as if nothing happened? At the end of the dawn, I hope you stop here with me too.
When I close my eyes, I see you. It's fortunate I can see you even in my dreams. The faint moonlight fills the room, and I whisper your name low. Pulling back the curtain of the night, I approach you. The time permitted only in dreams. You smile that shines even in the darkness. I breathe again because of that smile. I know it will disappear when morning comes, but I won't let go of this dream for just tonight. I hide you deep in my heart, and we'll take you out secretly every night. Your smile that shines even in the darkness. I breathe again because of that smile. In this fantasy I don't wanna wake from, I wanna dance with you forever. I know it will disappear when morning comes, but I won't let go of this dream for just tonight. I hide you deep in my heart, and we'll take you out secretly every night. Your smile that shines even in the darkness. I breathe again because of that smile. In this fantasy I don't wanna wake from, I wanna dance with you forever. It's a dream that will disappear when morning breaks, but I wanna be with you forever just for tonight. Please, I hope this night doesn't wait. This moment where you and I become one. Dreaming night, time spent with you, even if I can't reach you. In reality, it's enough. It's a dream that will disappear when morning breaks, but I wanna be with you forever, just for tonight. Unending dream, a night just for you and me. I love you in this night forever. If tomorrow didn't come, I would be with you forever. At the sound of the spring rain wetting the window, the frozen time awakens. The scenery of the day we walked together spreads in the rainwater, becoming clear again. If I touch the cold glass. It feels like the warmth of that moment still lingers. The memories of us laughing together under one umbrella now blend with the sound of the rain, soaking into every corner of my heart. The wind blows just like it did back then, so why are you the only one not by my side? The street lamp light reflecting on the wet asphalt. The road we walked is just the same, but this street, where only the sound of my footsteps has stopped, is filled with only cold night air. Is your scent all that remains? It doesn't disappear, even as it washes away in the rain. Looking at your number, I couldn't bear to delete. I call out to you again, holding my breath in the rain, hoping my heart might reach you. I open the window and look up at the night sky. In this empty street, only the sound of rain serves as my answer. The season arrives as if nothing happened, so why am I still frozen on that street back then? I wanna follow the season, but my feet won't move. The words that time would make it dull, they all seem like lies. When the spring rain falls, I smell the scent that resembles you. Memories pile up endlessly on the empty street. The season that left returns again, but why won't you, who were by my side, return? When this rain stops, will you wash away too? Or will you soak deeper into my heart? I try to resolve myself watching the flowing rainwater, but where should this endless longing go? Like the rain that won't stop, my heart won't stop either. My spring days that needed you like an umbrella. My reflection in the rain-swept window looks so small and pathetic. I hate myself from the day I let you go. So today again, I hide behind the sound of the rain, wearing the shackle called waiting. I walk through this rain again today. When the spring rain falls, I smell the scent that resembles you. Memories pile up, why won't you return to my side? When this rain stops, will you wash away? Can you please return to me just one more time? When this rain stops, will you be forgotten? No, I don't think I can forget. I'll wait for you in this rain forever, until the spring rain stops.
Passing through a long tunnel, I see light again. The clock that it stopped starts to turn again. For the next season that we'll spend with you, I strive to become a better me every day. The tomorrow that was invisible is now clear. I run while dreaming of the future I will have with you. We start again on the street where flowers bloom, wiping away all the tears we endured. We hug each other with the brightest smile in the world. Now I won't let go of our times. Let's blow away even the small misunderstandings with the wind, and engrave only each other's hearts deeply. The times we walked come rushing in like waves, washing away all our past days. Now fill only with joy instead of sadness, and let's promise not to cry when by your side. The times we walked come rushing in like waves, washing away all our past days. Now fill only with joy instead of sadness, and let's promise not to cry when by your side. We hug each other with the brightest smile in the world. Now I won't let go of our times. Let's blow away even the small misunderstandings with the wind, and engrave only each other's hearts deeply. It's a little late, but I am returning to you. No matter what trial comes, we won't scatter again. Our promise is firmer than flowers. No matter what winter comes, we won't fall. The day we meet again, I will say with a pretty smile that I missed you, that I endured so much. We start again on the street where flowers bloom, hugging each other with the brightest smile in the world. We are again, we will be together forever. Our stop time, it starts again. The day we meet again, on that day I will never let go.
We are laughing in the faded photo album, staying there as if time has stopped. The season we shared, you and I, is now a story of a distant land we cannot return to. The world is rushing forward, so why do I keep looking back? Like a lost child, I stop and trace your tracks. The road we walked is the same, so why has the distance between us grown so far? I am slowly realizing that it wasn't the world that changed, but me. The stars in the night sky shine as they always did, and the sound of the wind tapping on the window hasn't changed. Why did only we change like this? I spend my time without even knowing the reason. The song we used to listen to plays on the old radio, stirring up my heart. Everything is so vivid, even the temperature of the night we laughed together, that it hurts more. Why did only we change like this? can't see you again because it was my most brilliant time. I will engrave it in a corner of my heart forever, like an indelible scribble. The other side of memory, you who have become distant. The more I try to catch you, the more you scatter like sand. Please remember that I stood here, that our time was not in vain. Fading away to the other side. Goodbye, my everything. I will remember you forever, you from those shining days on the other side of memory. I am still waiting for you.
I am walking the path we walked together alone. It's a night where the seat next to me feels unfamiliar. Even the sound of leaves falling. Why is it so sad today? Out of habit, I reach out to find your seat, but all I touch is the cold wind. Your laughter rings like an auditory hallucination, and I keep looking back. The season has changed to summer, so why is the season of my heart still winter? Even the sunlight shining through the leaves feels just chilly to me without you. My heart frozen in the cold air won't melt without the sunshine that is you. If a day comes when I can face you again, will I be able to say goodbye with a smile? The season has changed to summer, so why is the season of my heart still winter? Even the sunlight shining through the leaves feels just chilly to me without you. My heart frozen in the cold air won't melt without the sunshine that is you. If a day comes when I can face you again, will I be able to say goodbye with a smile? If tomorrow comes, will it be a little better? I am still too clumsy at being alone. The road walking without you is too long. On this road where no end is visible,
this path I walk alone? When will it become familiar?
A languid afternoon, a cooling cup of coffee. Out of habit I look at your empty seat. In this time where everyone rushes by, I'm the only one standing still, sketching you. I spend the day as if nothing's wrong, but suddenly the traces of you pierce through me. The air of that cafe where we used to have coffee seems to linger by my side. The trivial jokes we shared, the moments we laughed looking into each other's eyes. Now it has become a faded scene from a movie, trapped in my photo album. Your tone, which was sweet like sugar, seems to be felt even in the bitter coffee. The same memories are more painful because they are vivid, but I want to love even that pain. A drop of coffee falls onto the table and the clock hands tick by heartlessly. The conversations we shared linger in the air, but I'm the only one frozen in this seat, trying to soothe my mouth filled with bitterness. Even if I force a smile, my world without the sugar that is you is nothing but bitter and cold. If I could see you again, I want to tell you that I'll prepare to let you go without hurting. But why is that so difficult? Today again I just touched the coffee cup. As warm as the warmth of a cup of coffee, I wouldn't have been able to let you go so easily. If I could see you again, I want to tell you that my day still starts with you. Like cold coffee, our love too eventually cools down, but I will leave my heart burning until the day I can face you again. The sunset alley at dusk, the long shadow left alone. Do you see the sunset somewhere too? Under the same sky, we only drift further apart. The name I couldn't call is stuck in my throat. The cold night air
The time we walked together was short, so why is the longing only so long? When darkness falls and the world becomes quiet, your traces that become more vivid torment me. Even though I try to forget, you are vividly there. Your existence has become a scar on me. The more I try to erase it, the deeper it cuts. Is this the indelible trace of love? When your shadow touches my toes, I stop and call you one more time. Your lingering image that becomes darker in the darkness does not let me go. My reflection in the mirror resembles you. Every moment it tells me that you are inside me. Even though I try to forget, you are vividly there. Your existence has become a scar on me. The more I try to erase it, the deeper it cuts. Is this the indelible trace of love? I know you are somewhere I cannot reach, but today again I wait for you on this road. Tomorrow, the day after, unchangingly, I will stand here and remember you. When your shadow touches my toes, I stop and call you one more time. I know you are somewhere I cannot reach, but today again I wait for you on this road. Please return, do not just stay like a shadow. Please become reality and return to my side. I wanna hold you, not your shadow.
Horizon calling, where are you now? Moonlight on water, we made a vow. Drifting further, I don't know how. Indie pop rhythm, mellow in the dark. Everything is beauty, everything is spark. Leaving on a journey, leaving on a bark. Dreamy male vocals singing electric guitar humming in the night. Everything is heavy, everything is light, everything is wrong, everything is right. 85 BPM, heart is skipping slow. Everything I wanted, everything I know, everything I want, everything I show. Blue horizon, calling out my name. Nothing is the same, nothing is the game. Everything is burning, everything is flame. Just reach for me, just reach for the shore. I don't think I can take it anymore. Horizon, unreachable space, looking for a sign of your face, lost in this infinite lonely place, beyond the blue, looking for you. Horizon.
Your warmth fading like a setting sun. Memories slipping, the damage is done. Trying to fill the space you left, the only one. Dreamy illusions calling out my name. Nothing is the same, nothing is the game. Everything is burning, everything is flame. Melancholic rhythm beating in my chest, putting all my secrets, putting to the test, giving you the best, giving you the rest. Reverb echoes ring in my head. Everything is spoken, everything is said. fingertips.
Lost memory dissolving in the air, searching for you, but you're not there. Just a phantom beyond compare. Fading now, just a dream. Lost memory. Midnight train taking me far away, passing the scenes of yesterday. Looking for you, but you're gone, they say. Nostalgic memories lingering in air. Everything is broken, everything is fair, everything is nothing. Everything is care. Quick sheet textures warping in my mind, searching for the pieces I could never find. Everything I leave, everything I bind. Midnight train moving, ticking on the track. I don't think I'm ever coming back. Everything is empty. Everything is black. Lo-fi beats playing in my head. Everything is spoken, everything is dead. Everything is blue. Midnight train station calling out to me. Everything is quiet, everything is free, everything is you. Everything is me. Let the train run, let the tracks hum. Maybe I'm feeling a little bit numb. Midnight train rolling through the night, searching for a love that felt so right. Gone from my side, out of the light, running away. Midnight train gone. Like dew on a leaf, we came and went. Our love was short, time was well spent. Dried up now, a bitter scent. Soft ballad whispers singing to the moon. Everything is quiet, everything is soon. Nothing in the air, nothing in the tune. Lonely atmosphere, heavy in the room. Everything is blooming, is bloom, nothing to destroy, nothing to resume. Do you remember how we used to be? Everything is open, everything is free, everything is you, everything is me. Morning dewdrops falling on the ground. Silence is the only sound. Everything is lost, everything is found. Time is moving, time is drifting by. Everything is truth, everything is light, everything is hello, everything is goodbye. Let it go, let the dew dry up, drinking love from a broken morning dew, vanishing into light, gone before the morning grows bright. Empty heart in the dead of night. Morning dew, it's all over, gone.
Static on the radio, fading out slow. Night air chills me, nowhere to go. Memories play like a broken tape loop. Greasy textures warping every thought, caught in the web that our loving once wrought. I'm fighting a battle that I never saw. Neon lights blinking in the dark of the hall. I'm waiting for nothing, I'm waiting for the call, but the silence is heavy and I'm about to fall. Did you mean it when you said you'd stay? Or were you just passing, just hiding away? I'm counting the hours, I'm counting the days. This rhythm is haunting, this rhythm is deep. Secrets we bury, promises we keep. Now I'm just walking while the world is asleep. Echoes of laughter, ghost in the machine, living in a world that we've never seen. Everything is broken, everything is clean. Tune it out, let the static take control. Maybe losing you is good for my soul. and blind, lost through the static, fading away.
Empty street, long shadows stretching out. I look for your footprint on the ground. Time stopped the moment you walked away. Leaves are falling, colors turned to brown. Searching for a reason, spinning all around. Silence is the loudest sound in this quiet town. I remember the day you wore that blue coat, a simple memory written in a note. I'm sinking deeper like a wooden boat. Do you ever look back at the life we shared? Was it just a moment, or were you truly scared? I still see your ghost, I still see you there. Everything is fading, losing all its hue. Every single color leads me back to you. What am I supposed to do when the sky isn't blue? Time is a river, it carries me along, but I'm stuck on the lyrics of a broken song. Was it all a mistake? Was it all so wrong? Let the silence speak, let the shadows grow. I'm finally letting go, I'm finally moving slow. Silent street, echoes of your name. Nothing here will ever be the same. Walking alone, lost in the gray. Goodbye to the street, goodbye to the past. Nothing seems to last.
we're chasing the night. Flowers are blooming, a beautiful sight. We're walking together, feeling so right. Everything is easy, everything is tight. I'm dancing with shadows, I'm dancing with you in this beautiful sky. So open blue, everything is waiting, everything is new. Do you feel the magic? Do you feel the fire? Taking me higher, take me higher. Everything is singing, everything is quiet. So let's go together, let's go to the end. Walk in the path, my lover and friend. Everything is healing, everything I'm in. Let's run until the sun comes down. Best love that I have ever found. Spring breeze calling out your heart. Can we fix this before it falls apart? Let's start again, a brand new start. Spring breeze feels so good. Let's go. Let's go. Stars are dancing above our head. Waltz with me like the stories read. Hold me close until the night has fled. Bright male vocals singing to the sky. Everything is rising, everything is high. Everything is hello, everything is goodbye. 115 BPM, heart is beating fast. Everything is perfect, everything is vast. Everything is future, everything is past. Upbeat rhythm, dancing on the floor. Everything is open, everything is door. Everything I wanted, everything and more. Spinning round and around in the starlight light. Everything is shining, everything is bright. Everything is wrong, everything is right. Starlight waltz dreaming in the dark. Everything is magic, everything is spark. Everything is beauty, everything is mark. Don't let me go, don't let me fall. Starlight waltz, dancing for us all.
Neon lights blur in the urban night. We were looking for something maybe not right. City hums a melody, shadows inside. Groovy sensations moving in the dark. Searching for a fire, searching for a spark. Everything is sharp, everything is stark. Polished reflections, polished in my mind. Looking for the answers that I'll never find. Leaving all the worries, leaving all behind. City is breathing, city is cold. Everything we traded, everything we sold. Everything is new and everything is old. Groove to the rhythm, move to the beat. Walking on the pavement, walking on the street. Everything is ready, everything sweet. Sophisticated, urban and clean. Living in the dream, living in the scene. Everything is real, everything is mean. Let the bass drop, let the lights glow. Where we're going, I don't want to know. Moving on, just the pulse. Urban rhythm. Cold winter night, fire burning low. Thinking of you, watching the snow. Our love was heat, now ashes we sow. River vocals singing in the night. Everything is fading, everything is light. Everything is wrong, everything is right. Melancholic spirit living in the cold. Everything is new, everything is old. Everything is young, everything is bold. Dreamy atmosphere, burning in the flame. Everything is broken, everything is sane. Everything is you, everything is name. 90 BPM, heartbeat in the frost. Everything I wanted, everything I lost. Everything I paid, everything I cost. Winter fire fading in the dark. Everything is quiet, everything is marked. Everything is love, everything is spark. Don't let the fire die, don't let it go. Watching the winter, watching the snow. fading so fast.